Let me go. You and I had this conversation a year ago, and I said that the minute the Democrats invited psychiatrists from Yale, particularly Jerry Post from the CIA and Dr. Bren Lee, the chairman at Yale Department, and 700 other psychiatrists to designate that Trump was a malignant narcissist, which is not correct. They opened the door to their own self-destruction. And that's really what we're talking about, Alex. You and I have been talking about the self-destruction of a party and a people who are so arrogant and so ignorant that they didn't realize they were talking about their own deficiencies. Biden has a serious problem. I don't wish it upon him. He had 2 aneurysms. He's totally disoriented, time, place, and person. The Democrats right next to him know very well that he's demented.
You said it a year ago. He keeps not knowing where he is. Everywhere he goes, he says he's in the wrong place now.
That's correct. And he actually confused his daughter and his wife. So it's totally disoriented. I can say honestly, because I was not asked to come in. Trump would never ask me for psychiatric diagnosis, and I wouldn't provide it for him. I'm saying this to you as a board examiner a year ago, not maliciously, and it's not a weapon. He is senile by any definition. I said the same thing when Bernie Sanders said he only had a coronary insufficiency, and I said that was a lie. He had a heart attack. 3 days later, they had to admit he had a heart attack. So the 2 front-running candidates are literally the forefront of the self-destruction of the Democratic Party.
Well, that's my next question. How would you keep pushing someone who can't string a sentence together instead of just worrying about Biden, which I know you're not? What does it say about the Democrats? They keep trying to push this guy.
Always remember, Napoleon said, never correct the mistakes of your enemy. I'm not going to correct it. I'm saying it to you.
No, you're right. The quote is, don't interrupt your enemy while they're destroying themselves.
That's correct. Thank you. You must have known Napoleon Bonaparte. So,
no, I just know that's a famous quote. You're right.
No. But I'm saying, Alex, this is what we don't do. We do not interrupt. We can talk about it. They won't listen. They say we're out of tune. We're alternative media. We're right wing. I
agree. Their delusion is their real power. It's our power to bring them down.
That's correct. Remember, everything we talk about is the power for self-destruction. And that's exactly what's been happening. Nancy Pelosi tearing up the speech was the final act of a woman who's senile. Even her own daughter said, this is like Grandma Italy did it. And she's totally out of control. Dianne Feinstein doesn't even know what she's doing. At 87 years old, she has to leave. So you're going to have a shift to the right and to the Republican Party where for the first time we're going to say it's enough. We have to concentrate on our economy, no more wars. We want peace and we want economic self-sufficiency. Now, the beauty of this country, if we had one religion, it's not Christianity, it's entrepreneurism. We are by nature and by growth a entrepreneur country. I can go bankrupt here 2 or 3 times without having to pay the penalty of disgrace as I would in Europe or China or in Asia. So
we're a wildcat, Wild West system.
You got it. You got it. Self-sufficiency, entrepreneur, and the ability to make mistakes and the ability to assess
reality. Well, that's
reality.
right. In Europe, the stuff they've done to me, everybody would buy into it and I'd be over. The more rebel I get, the more they do, the more mistakes I make, the more wins I have. People just love me more.
Because you honestly, you're a very bright man. And underneath that humor, you know very well you're getting your point across. And quite frankly,